Anyway, here's your objective. We're at the, one, I've enabled Blue Force tracking so none of you get lost. Second, we're at the Pakistani militia flag, as you could probably tell. And there are a few different flags on the map. The first one is across this lake of Charsu, or Charsu, whatever, in Shamali. That is a Pakistan Armed Forces base. They are the Afghanis. Today's objective is mainly going to be, we're going to raid that base for supplies. We don't have the room to steal their vehicles, however you can commandeer them as you need to. You have 2 trucks over here, you've got a few more over here, and if you follow me, you're going to be taking the supplies, and you're going to be loading it up in these boxes. If you load up enough boxes, you might get a full arsenal next time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So here's the deal. Since Excel shot Barty in a fit of rage, there are a few more units much closer to the base, so first contact will be broken a bit closer. Other than that, what I gotta warn you about is Afghani forces, they're well trained, but not that well trained. However, if you notice on the map, there are US forces in the area, and they will respond to distress signals. They are much more trained and heavily armed. And they have JDAM bombs and other fun things. So, get in, hold out as long as you can, keep funneling supplies back here, and that'll make your next mission and future missions much easier. Alright?
Okay.
I'm a random Aussie, and this is the Taliban hunter. Are they already being retarded? So, one of them shot, and it looks like 3 of them are, oh wow, they're actually guns up looking around. Ha! Nice. Okay, so they're loading the boxes in the trucks, and they're gonna take those, and then bring them up to the base. I don't fucking know. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 on 50. Alright, let me say this. First off, saving loadouts is disabled because it's a limited arsenal. Number 2, there is also a hidden Pakistani cache somewhere in the town. If you find it and grab it, that would be the equivalent of looting 2 of the boxes in the base. So, have fun with your treasure hunt. Otherwise, we just have a small military base. I got a few cargo things that'll take off. Oh, right, everything that's garrison. Hold on, I gotta re-garrison everything because it's breaking. Lolnuts, welcome. Oh, this is gonna suck, because, yep, all the fucking units, because I had a DC, are gonna be fucked. Are you kidding me? Hold on, so some of the units are gonna automatically ungarrison themselves, some of them will re-garrison. Looks like it's only the squad, so let's, quickly do that. Get a nice view of what the fuck we're doing here. And let's re-edit some of our units here. They're dead men switching a Vic.
Let's give him a
That's gonna
warm
end
welcome,
well.
shall we?
Venoms, welcome. It's alright, I'll get back in my zone in a second, I just gotta fucking fix the AO. Let's see, these were the 2 snipers, let's put them back up here. And I will look at chat as well in a second, I just gotta completely fix everything. Because this is an absolute pain in the ass, because just ungarrisons everything. So, grab our units, put them back. Adjust them accordingly. And here, I'll just put an additional... I'll put a frickin' line of troops in, make it easier. Put them in a staggered column. And we'll go from there. So, let's talk about difficulty settings. Default global difficulty will be trying to mainly go for the Afghani troops, so something like this. However, American troops that I put in will automatically have, I will manually set their skill levels as higher. So there's only 8 of them now. I told them they could let in a few tier 1s, but they decided not to. They drove a car up here and broke its back wheels? The hell are they doing? We'll see if they have a brain today. Otherwise, we'll go for it. So, I got a question on Nam later today. What are the odds of having a unit like... So, here's the deal about Unsun. We are solely doing today an infantry test on one of the Unsun maps. I'm going to add a different map when the infantry test this week is done. But we're just going to play around with an Unsun map, play around with a mod. This is kind of our meet and greet of the mod. So, you know, people don't completely get blindsided or freaked out. This is kind of like our play test day. Kind of like what we did with Faces of War and whatnot. Only I know for a fact this isn't going to, like, outright crash the damn server if I delete a single fucking thing. Which is nice. So Makarov has decided to drive one of these trucks just out and about. I'm pretty sure he set an explosive on it. Yeah, he put a satchel on the front. So he's going to make a distraction, I'm guessing? So we see here, I'm just going to narrate all this in the Australian accent, fuck it. So we see here that some of the Taliban appears to have made a suicide vehicle with one of their trucks. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it's quite possible they might be trying to provoke the military base. Now, the only issue is we haven't actually spawned anything in the military base because it wasn't officially part of the AO. So it looks like now we're going to have to do that. God damn it. That's okay.
Awaiting orders.
Now they're clearly in view distance of this base. US troops. They shouldn't actually be shooting at that. They've got no idea that it's hostile. So we're gonna try to get them to stop. What? They're driving in a random other village. I didn't even put my civs down. What the actual fuck?
آماده دستورم. آماده دستورم.
I'm actually a bit confused with what the fuck they're doing. Are they just gonna kill all these civs? Is that what they're planning? They're putting mines down as well. That's just gonna piss off the US base. Alright, so clearly if I put down other flags, that means I have to be ready to fucking throw down with everything. So we'll just put some really OP group assets down and hope for the best, because at this rate...
Waiting.
Ay. So what, they're now placing mines and shit? I mean, I'll send local cops and military, but that's not gonna really affect this AO. They are trying to make diversions, yep. Goats, fine. Fine. I mean, yes, if there was ever an op for it to make sense on. They just gained 2 points. I've got no idea what the fuck they did. Oh. You're shooting civilians now. Okay. I mean, there's no one there to technically notice the diversion. Wait, I'll type that in, give me a second. Let me put down your fucking goats.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I got a, AI, thank you for the follow. That's a serious question I have, because some of them have been complaining that I've been sending units in certain directions. Yeah, I was over the bases. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do I? Fuck it. Send a drone maybe. We'll go from there.
Standing by.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Solid, welcome.
On the way.
See, Andrew's one of the guys that told me, like, I shouldn't be engaging. Okay, I mean, fuck it. We'll send the fucking drone. I mean, I'm just gonna answer in the logic I normally do.
On the way.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, we'll give them what they want. I mean, they're not gonna like it, but we'll give them what the fuck they want. Meanwhile, the rest of them are pushing in. Okay. I mean, this is just gonna provoke this base. I mean... This is United States Marine Corps. I didn't expect to make a full fucking convoy today, but I guess that's what we're doing.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
So yeah, hope you enjoy the fireworks. I'm just kind of really confused, and they think it's gonna go one way, but in reality, it's closer to the army base, so we're gonna just send in the fucking army.
Copy.
He killed himself on a building. Ah, your logic is fucking invalid. Lovely. So we're just gonna deploy US, I guess, and then hope for the best. These guys they're slowly creeping up. They're gonna find this hill with these two guys, but otherwise we'll get the main AO started. I mean, yeah, if they wanted to make a distraction, they should have done it at least like over where the Pakistani forces would respond. We've got US forces over here. So here we go. We're just gonna send the fucking convoy. They clearly, from the drone, we saw they have hostages. They've killed other people. and they're pretty much gonna get wrecked. They've got an RPG though, so they can do some damage, but yeah, I'm doing this by playbook. I send in recon. They're trying to shoot the drone down. Alright, guys, we had shots go out. Let's go in.
On the way.
Alright, so one squad being deployed. Some fire just laid down. Got the RPG going. I don't know. I mean, if they're going to make their own little side campaign. Meanwhile, this group is now being engaged. They're basically destroying my choppers. Awesome. Let's get them out of the way. And then these guys. We have an absolute clusterfuck coming in. And they stripped down some of the frickin' civilians. Yeah, I guess they're just playing the Evils campaign. Now they're assaulting from a hill that basically has view on everything. I meant for these hills to be used as a recon and then assault coming in from the other areas. I didn't mean for this to happen, but right now while I've got two forces, I need to kind of make sure these guys go down. So I guess this will distract US forces a bit. I mean, I'm trying to give these guys a pass on their actions. They killed one US troop, okay. He tried to be a suicide bomber! He killed the civilian! Are you fucking kidding me?
Roger.
Can we just get our guys to come up already? Let's go. Let's breach this fucking building. They just killed the civilian with that. Awesome. All right.
Liru.
Yep.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how to respond. All right. We put him on a search. What the hell was that? That was a high caliber round. I think that might have been the random 40 mic. But it got him through the wall. Here, I've got an idea. Because they're breaching. Let's just give them the heal. Benefit of the doubt there. Oh, no, they already cleared it. Alright, well, GG. Building clear. We're done. Come on. What if I tell you idiots to search in garrison? Oh, he's outright getting suppressed in here.
Arsenal bugged up.
Jesus, dude, you just shot through your friend. Okay. Arsenal isn't bugged out. I can still access it.
The Arsenal isn't bugged out, but if you try to load or save something, like my
Yeah,
save,
we already
it crashes out.
discussed that you can't load or save because it's a limited arsenal.
I know. I just did it.
Meanwhile, the force up here is pretty much getting fucked because you're not supposed to assault an entire hill from this objective, so...
Well, we did take 3 attacks towards us.
Going to pull a car up.
Do you want me to move on foot and help you, bruv?
But otherwise, yeah, I mean, being on a hill to assault the entire AO that can have the entire, that has eyes on you, not the smartest thing. So anyway, we're now seeing that after that first distraction by the Taliban, it's not really going too well. You see, they took on the full wrath of the US forces since they did a distraction right next to their airbase, so they were quickly able to mobilize against them. Now we're kind of seeing the Taliban get fucked here, as an M2 drives right up to their position. They can hear it now. And now it's driving around in circles as it goes around its prey. And they just 50 cal'd it, decrewing it, but body was just killed by a 50 cal. We appear to also have a naked Afghani on the Allied side. And the Afghanis are quickly killed. It's just a price to pay for when you go on a fucking hill and you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Otherwise, so far, we're gonna slow down the amount of reinforcements we're gonna send. And we're gonna send this other vehicle up to try to harass the Taliban.
I just got here, man. Alright, blow yourself up.
Back me down.
We're just gonna do QRF as best we can
Where are you?
and hope the Taliban don't die. Now, that chopper's gotten away, but you see, we're going to have mortar support. So we're just gonna put that down real quick, and then stop bombing that location with some IDF. Why? Because that's what we do. And the Taliban hunt.
Let's give him a warm
If I can
welcome,
find the
shall we?
goddamn mortars. Stand right at him. MX, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy my fake Australian accent as these medics slowly get people up. Let's see, if we're going to overestimate the hill, from that angle we're going to say they overestimate, so the bombing run is going to be about right here. Now we're going to give a ranging shot. You could even hear it in the distance. It's going to soften up this hill, even though there might be some small miscommunication with these idiots. And in fact, one of them might end up getting mortared. There goes that vehicle. So this has been the lesson in do not assault the objective from a fucking hill. Yeah, I know I'm very bad at accents. Yeah, otherwise this is just turning into utilizing this cover, hugging it for life. Where's that M113? Is she still pushing up? No, she's stuck on a fucking cliff. Alright, you need to learn how to fucking pathfind. But this is gonna end in a pretty big, like, they're all gonna die. I'm just gonna say that right now. They're all gonna die. I'm gonna give it, it's 12:19 now. At 12:30, I'm gonna move this drone up, and then we're gonna start getting U.S. forces in the AO. Otherwise, these guys just drove up to some of these guys. It looks like this guy just got them both. Now he's tracking Makarov, and I'm pretty sure this guy just shot him, which would be Rutger. Fire support. Let's deploy 2 rounds. A goat tank. Yeah, tactical withdraw, which is what they're doing. They're getting off that hill. They've made their point. Otherwise, yeah, the M11, that's actually very good, because this Vic was just coming up. So Rutger and Andrew got killed. Damn, the Vic exploded. And Makarov also died. That's what happens when you push into the AO on the Taliban hunter. Such a bad accent.
There were guys in that village. Something I might... Well...
Oh, they brought a goat in. Oh my god.
I think we messed up.
You might have messed up. They killed all the goats. I think they sacrificed them
let's give
before
them a
they
warm
pushed into
welcome,
the
shall
AO.
we?
Harry Pickle, welcome. But it's clear here they're not... they're not doing this AO properly, and that's why they're getting fucked over. It's very simple. You just go in, send a guy or two up on the hill for recon, and you just push up the road. So I put down all these custom buildings to go from cover to cover, and it's clear that they're not doing that properly. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll figure out they've got David coming back, RTBing, but this area has been... It's clearly been provoked, so I'm going to put in some reinforcements. Question is, what the hell should we even send in? What do we have from the ANA that we can even do? Let's do a car, not an off-road. Let's do... Start it simple. We'll do a truck.
Preset is fucked for some reason. Oh god, that was a rocket.
Let's give him a warm
Just
welcome.
use,
shall
that'll
we?
be Alpha. It'll be the first one. Lurk, welcome.
60, wait one.
Weapon squad,
Hey, excellent.
cautious, and... Actually want Bravo, because Alpha's the one for the US troops. We'll send in that, and we'll also send in a Vic. Mark II, and that'll stay at the LZ, and we'll use that effectively. Okay, no, Bravo's apparently the closer one to the base, which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. So, this ended a bit poorly, but we'll just have to go from there. Anyway, these guys are now regrouping and pushing right back into this AO. Otherwise speaking, we have the 113. I'm trying to move that up on the hill. And we'll go from there. We also have this tank on standby. I was wondering where she went. So they're going to go around this road. It's a bit annoying. Forgot which LZ's which, but that's alright. That'll give the player base more time before the reinforcements come in. And they'll get to slowly move up. The amount of trucks, they only have 3 trucks left, so that might become a bit of an issue. Otherwise, what do they do when they die? I have no idea. They just respawn, I guess. Artie's glitching himself in frickin' textures. Otherwise, these guys are slowly moving up. Maybe they'll do the AO properly now. I don't know. What? The fuck happened to you? I feel like I just missed one of the
Let's give him a
best
warm welcome,
deja
shall
vu
we?
moments ever. Sneak Doctor, welcome, but... How did you fuck that up on a... Is there a rock anywhere? Maybe that rock, but you're right wheel? What the fuck? Okay. I give up. Life's greatest mysteries. So this squad's gonna get out, that truck's gonna fall back. We'll use the other reinforcement position next time. We'll just send them up from the north. And now they should be heading to Rally Point 2, yep. What are they shooting at? That guy probably? Yep, so he's down. They're gonna put a few more shots in him because he's not dead yet. He's merely unconscious. And we'll just go from there. So, reinforcements deployed. They're going to move in. I'm going to have them move a bit quicker than that. Thank you. And they will then counter that force. Otherwise, let's get in another transport truck. Or at the very least, send in another fucking M2 car. Because that, I don't know how that first one got fucked,
Let's
but
give
it
him
did.
a warm welcome, shall we?
دریافت شد.
Fearless, welcome. Meanwhile, Barty goes down, probably shot from units across the field. I mean, or river, lake. But at this rate, since they've already provoked half the AO, that's going to be valid. I think I only have Blue Force tracking on squad leads. Oh, what is there? A new frickin'... Oh, save the internet. That's cute. Yeah, I saw those pop-ups. It's always... There's always something about net neutrality with Congress arguing to make more money. Perfectly honest, I think they're actually going to do it, in which case all of us are going to need VPNs. Thank God, even though I'm quitting my job with a VPN company, I can still use their service for a few years without paying. So, yep, go get your VPNs, guys, because this shit's going to get down, and it's going to be pretty fucking bad. Alright, so my M2 got here correctly. I'm going to now push it up the road. Have it on standby. Otherwise, my forces have arrived, and I'm going to send them to go counter. It's 12:26. We will send the drone up in a bit. Otherwise, these forces are now going to be engaging them. And it's a bit on the open versus on the open. They just fire an RPG, damn. I mean, that wasn't the right type of RPG, that was the basic AT rocket, so it didn't really do shit, but otherwise, it's okay. So Northern, which is a medic, is pushed up way too far on the left by himself and gotten shot. Rube's behind him, though, and they're slowly dealing with these forces, but otherwise, this isn't looking good. I'm going to send the M2 car up. We've got cover in the rocks up here for them to advance. That's honestly what they should be utilizing. Accelerion's been hit. Barty's been outright killed. How? I don't know. If they start abusing the respawn system to get their ammo back, then I'm going to have to do something about that. I might just not even... Then we're going to have them spawn in without even any ammunition, but we got to police this that hard. I'm gonna drive the M2 car down a bit. There's one asshole on the road, though. He doesn't even know how to fucking drive.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Barely. Welcome. As they're pushing up, we got the M2 car right here.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall
which seems to finally being able to unstuck itself, driving over him. Rebel, thank you for follow. Hope you enjoy. Andrew finds himself caught out in the open. We have a random fucking... I don't even know how he got himself stuck right there, but 3 guys down. These guys are still down here. They're not moving up with each other, and it's just going to cause them to slowly get eaten away at by enemy forces. But I gave these guys third person to kind of help them with these cameras. He gets shot right in the fucking face. So Norton revives Andrew. They're going to need to pop more smoke. Otherwise, you're not even close to where I want you to be. Are you going to fucking follow orders, or are you going to be retarded? There, that fixed him. Alright. Now, I hope one of them gets AT out. Here's that Vic. Exposes himself way too fucking much outside of cover. And gets shot by that M2. Need to probably roll back, because he is definitely still shooting. But, okay, you're going to try to throw a smoke without reacting too well. Not going to do too well. So they're going to drag him back and get him medicked. Meanwhile, these 3 guys still down here. I'm not sure what exactly they're doing. It's 12:30. Let's send over the drone and start dealing with U.S. forces.
Roger.
So he's medicked back up. They could also shoot him, but I would just rather take him out with a fucking RPG. And they do have engineering slots, but I don't think anyone took them. So
let's give him a warm
have to go with what we
shall
can here. NX, thank you. Otherwise, I guess the car is gonna fall back again for whatever fucking reason. Hey, there's our drone. So US are now on scene. Do AI see through the bushes? It is Norma 2 map, so yes, they can. Otherwise, David trades with the M2 car, gets it taken out. That's good to see. Meanwhile, since they're not pushed up to the bases for this method, I will be using reinforcements. That's the bottom one, but for the top, I'm just going to spawn units to throw in. So we're going to, let's do a police tactical squad. Send them up to reinforce. Do this with all deliberate speed. We have this drone up in the air now, kind of just chilling. But yeah, I'd say we'll give it another 9 minutes and US forces will come in. What the fuck happened? Was that your Haji vest?
Yes. Did I kill someone else than Andrew?
Yeah, you killed Andrew. You only killed yourself and Andrew. So it looks like we had a misfire on a Haji vest and it killed two. So it appears that one of the Taliban was just shot and he died. Only thing is, one of the bullets hit the ignition in his Haji vest and it seems to have also killed another Taliban. That's great. That's just fucking great. So they're all just shooting at the drone, alright. So they're gonna slowly push up here. I think you just threw a grenade in. Nice. So that explodes one body. And they quickly come and breach, check that they're all dead. That's good. That's good. Otherwise, we have these guys coming up. I still can't believe that happened. Get it now before we run out of time. Alright. So, we're going to have them still pushing up. We do have that hidden cache down there. That's only if they see it, though. But otherwise, we got more reinforcements coming. U.S. forces will start to reinforce this area as, another 7 minutes before that happened. There's a lot of good free VPNs out there to use. But I mean, I wouldn't use them for gaming. I'd use them for general internet traffic and your porn. And any of your hentai games. Jeez, explosives coming down pretty close. I'm not sure if that was an enemy or a friendly grenade. Because that looks like 40 mic, and I'm not sure if these guys even have 40 mic, so someone remind me in chat to talk about friendly 40 mic fire, because that just killed Makarov. Because yeah, none of these guys have under barrels. That's coming from their side. Or just friendly grenade throwing in general, because I don't think these guys have under barrels either. But the AI only throw grenades when it comes to groups. Otherwise, Rutger, he's trying to do the flank. He's going around the hills. He might find the caches at this rate. But yeah, he is being incredibly slow here. Hopefully he radios in to say they've got the caches. So, okay, mic is the term for millimeter. So, under barrel 40 millimeter grenade launcher. Because I'm not... When you see an explosion like that, I don't know if that's a grenade or if that's an underbarrel HE round. And mic is just millimeter. Otherwise, they're slowly going through this team. They're fighting both Afghans and Americans. Americans, they'll start spawning in from this base in another 6 minutes. We still have this drone up here. Hentai games like Material Girl. Yeah, that's going to be a fucking meme. You can thank NAFs for that one. Let's, where's our T-34? Please tell me that thing didn't just outright fuck off already. Other than the damn M2 that fucked itself somehow. Come on. Where is she? It's my M2 gunners. 113, here you are. I have no idea where you fucking went. Yeah, you're... What the fuck are you doing all the way over here? Alright, otherwise we got the drone up. These guys are also free to loot bodies as they see fit, or at least check them for ammo. But otherwise, these guys, it looks like they might be looting bodies? Yeah, it looks like they're looting bodies. That's actually a very smart tactic. But yeah, if they fill up enough of those boxes, I will give them a full arsenal for the next one, and that'll involve stealing some vehicles. The whole point of this campaign is, one, it's a parody campaign, but we gotta provide some form of legitimate operation. And, you know, they'll kind of build up as they go. So, you know, assets kind of fucking matter. So someone finally finds Makarov, Andrew does, and he's gonna get him up. Otherwise, now we have guys engaging back and forth at the marketplaces and these poorly placed oil wells. 4 minutes till U.S. forces come up. Those have to be grenades. But yeah, Rutger, it looks like he might have ignored these ammo caches and just moved on. That's a shame. So, in terms of reinforcements, let's put up some more. I'd say 2 trucks filled with fucking allied... We could do a Ural, weapon squad. Something just blew up. Something big just blew up. From the looks of it, I think that was another suicide vest.
Okay, what was that?
Flying, was that your suicide vest? Judging from your laughter, I think it was your suicide vest.
Amazing.
God damn it. So that's 2 Haji suicide vests that have gone off. Fucking hell. Sniper tank. Sniper tank. Does whatever a sniper tank does. Where the fuck is it, anyway? Kind of desyncing along, that's alright. And we've got these other 2 Urals. They're getting out. They've hit frickin' areas. This is meant to be a checkpoint, or at least some small one for units to reinforce from. Andrew gets shot. And he's down. So Northern, Rube are still medics. They'll be able to get Andrew and Accelerion up. I hope to God they don't have another dead man switch suicide vest, and if they die, they might kill somebody, but good fucking God. So we got these 2 squads here. I'm going to deploy them up.
You ready?
And we'll see how they push in.
Yeah.
Andrew's still down over here. I'm assuming... Okay, it looks like Rube skipped over him. Northern also skipped over him. And here comes our tank. So Northern immediately getting out his M136. We also have Barty here with his RPG. That 136 goes right in. And she's already smoking. That was a good hit. Probably... No, that was definitely by Northern there. Yep, drops it. Good hit. Did you just... What are you doing? Is he gonna suicide vest? Is that what he's trying to do? It was already gonna explode! You don't need to run up there and suicide it if it's already gonna explode! God damn it! Why? Why would you do that? I give up. Barty, if it's already gonna explode, you don't have to suicide bomb it. You don't care.
Way too funny. Go prove it.
It's not gonna be funny when you have these 16 guys pushing up. So Andrew's left for dead. He dies. Thankfully, he doesn't have a suicide vest to a fucking dead man switch, so he just don't randomly kill. How didn't he get bloodlust? It's because those RPG rounds suck. I mean, we already saw a few of them used on this base, and it killed no infantry, didn't even unconscious or really wound any. So that's our reason, more or less. Let's get some U.S. reinforcements going in here. We're gonna do an MRAP. Let's see, Army D, cars. We'll do fucking. Actually, can we do MRAPs? We'll do a Mark II deploy at other LZ. Stay at other LZ. Perfect. Weapon squad. Cautious. Cool. Alright, here they come. And of course, these guys will be the transport vehicle set at the highest skill, but the infantry team that'll get out right here, I will skill them up a bit better than the Afghani forces. And we'll just go from there. Just heard an FAL shot. Yet they all have SVDs or M4 that sounded a lot like a fucking M4, but that's alright. I'm gonna try to Hellfire. Close enough. Is this a Friday out because all you see are tier zeros? Oh, that's a good burn. Nah, it ain't, but touche on that burn. I will say I have noticed Bloodlust has become a bit more forgiving with some of the explosions. There was a Bloodlust update a few weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused it. Because ever since that update... Oh! Okay! You survived your own suicide bombing! Some of them are just intentionally getting suicide vests and just charging in. Good fucking god. See, like, Bloodlust let them survive that because it just glitches out occasionally, so... You know, from there, that's just what we gotta deal with. So, skill these guys up. And we'll have him come over this hill right here to provide fire support. So he's gonna kill himself after that. We'll have this M2 RTB. And now US forces are gonna start going on the scene. Those vests have more TKs than enemy kills. Yep. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Let's have some fun with this STD. I think that drone pilot's drunk. Oh, this is lovely. I'm fucking crippled. Here, let's do what the AI do and shoot through a bush. Yeah, I'm going to intentionally have the US forces do things that would outsmart the player base to, you know, elevate the op. So first I want to set them in a line formation. 2, I want them to line up about right here. And then from there we can push in and completely outflank them. Excuse me. We have this drone right up here. We're going to have constant tabs on their location. And from there on, we're just going to push it. I'm also lighting up on the mortars just to let the troops kind of go back and forth here. But I'm also surprised. They're picking the route which I had as a secondary route. I meant for this to be the main route, because then you get to this complex and you've got one ammo crate. And Northern also explodes. Man, these guys in their freaking suicide vests, I swear to God. But yeah, they were supposed to just come up this route, take that, grab the vehicles, kind of rush in and grab stuff.
I'm just loading my quick save.
Well, I can't save my loadouts because
On the way.
Now let's send in the troops.
Doesn't crash. I just saved my loadout. 18 fast. Oh, okay.
So they're using these for cover. The only issue is they're about to get completely outflanked here. One of them looks up. Excel checks his 6 real quick. And here comes the flank. They just noticed. They've got pretty good accuracy. That's Excel and Flying down there, 2 really good shooters. So even though these U.S. forces had the advantage, they're definitely going to lose it now. Oh, I stand corrected. Excel just got shot. Flying's just ignoring the troops up here. And he's going to get shot. Throws out a few grenades in the smoke. Otherwise, I would say this assault wave is being thoroughly quelled.
Do we have a limit? Do we have limited? Well, we don't need to. We can just walk right over there.
And they start dying. Alright, I mean, we're going to keep on going until they fix this up. Figure this out.
If you look on the map, you can see that they're surrounded.
That is true. They've only got 1 truck left.
Actually, never mind. You seem to be very surrounded and dying. So, yeah. Norden, come back.
Coming back.
Yeah, they got completely wiped here. U.S. troops, man. U.S. troops.
Chilla.
I'm gonna take place.
They come in and they fix everything. So they're going to secure that objective. Then I'm going to have them fall back.
Now. Fuck you.
Hey, my guess is we assault now from the other side.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Wait,
thing.
do we have any trucks over there? Because we only have 1 truck left here.
It's not hard, I can just walk.
Well, there you have it.
What I mean is we should pick
They
up
got wiped.
it doesn't work all
Ah.
because they loaded. You'll have to crawl.
When Tifa hits.
Okay, David, I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat?
So I think one of them, they might go out, get the other truck. Otherwise, I don't know how they're going to do the rest of this AO. They're outright getting wiped left, right, and center. They've done a decent job of killing all the support assets, but pushing up. I've just been harsh on them because they first went up here and tried to assault the position. That was a mistake because you assault from a hill, take all the contacts. They did. In this, I gave them the opportunity to, you know, have a bigger delay for the U.S. troops to show up. Gave it like 20 minutes.
It's not about the fact that we have
Now what, are they going to push up on foot? How are they going to reinsert? So many questions. Otherwise, we'll figure it out.
I'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Barty's going AFK, otherwise the rest of them are going to be pushing up. This drone's right over them. Guess they are walking, so these guys did their job. We'll move them back, and I'll give them another 10-minute timer before I bring in OP US troops. Otherwise, these guys are going to come and retake their thing right here, and we're just going to push on. How did Makarov already... What? See, one of the hardest things the Taliban need to figure out is how to climb into cars. We've already seen on this episode of Taliban Hunter that sometimes they don't know how to properly get into buildings. That same logic can be applied to cars. Because apparently, one misstep and they fall unconscious. That's just how fragile some of these Taliban are.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Jaunty, thank you for the follow. And now we're gonna see an example of some Taliban driving, which normally, rumor
let's
has
give him
it,
a warm welcome,
is
shall we?
actually not as bad as Liru's. Apple Guy, thank you for the follow. So just gonna bring that car back. but they're now down to 2 trucks.